Hi everyone, it's Allison West with Teachable Moments, 3 lessons in 3 minutes. I am inspired by the show Ted Lasso because it's so great and wonderful, and following in the footsteps of a couple of other bloggers, John Hyman of the Ohio Employment Law blog and Dan Schwartz of the Connecticut Employment Law blog, I want to share with you some of my takeaways from that show. So this is season 2, episode 1. First is you can't be everything to everyone. And as much as Ted tries, he realizes when Dr. Fieldstone, a psychologist, is brought in to help one of his teammates, that he doesn't have everything for everyone. Look, a great leader, a great manager knows that they are just as helpful being behind the scenes, providing support, bringing in the right trainers and people to help. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be that rock of support and bring in the right resources. Number 2, be open. So I know even for myself, there's times where I've been set up to be challenged to do a different kind of training or work, and I've hesitated. And recently, in the last 6 months or so, I've stretched myself. I've taken on projects that I would not normally have done. Now we see Roy Kent, right? The famous football, or as we call it, soccer star, left with, his identity kind of changed because he's not playing soccer anymore. But the reality is he's been encouraged to be a pundit, and he finally tried and he did well. And so we all have talents and expertise that we can bring to the table, but we need to be open. If you are someone who often says, that's not who I am, that's too hard, it's not what I want to do, challenge yourself, be open to opportunity, and it'll be amazing the growth that you can experience. Lastly, don't settle for fine. We know that Rebecca is trying to get out in the dating world, and she goes on this double date with Keely and Roy, and at the end she wants their approval, and they're like, yeah, he's fine. And Roy is like, basically, you should not accept fine. He uses a few swear words in there, and I'll refrain. But the reality is we often sit back and go, yeah, everything is fine, because fine is, well, it's fine, it's okay. But what I want to encourage you to do is find a place where you are inspired, motivated, honored, treasured. Your talents are appreciated. So we are in a unique time right now with the pandemic, and life is very precious. So if you feel you sit back and go, it's just okay, it's just fine, take a moment and figure out a path so that way you can go from fine to great. It's been my pleasure to be with you today. Stay tuned for some more Teachable Moments, 3 lessons in 3 minutes.